VIP. Let's kick it. Ice, ice, baby.
Hello, all you people. This is Snivithefox, and I am doing live commentary on one of my Rome Total War battles. And this is me. I decided to choose Macedon for whatever reason. My opponent is Dacia, and I believe his name is Galley. And right off the bat, I start choosing my army and choose first off the whatever you call that guy on the left, the Royal Pikeman that the Macedonians have. Is basically the units that they had from basically like Alexander's army from around the time. You get 6 archers. I got 6 archers, and I was chatting just right there with my opponent. I got the 6 gold archers in order to make it, I don't know, they help the most in really cheap battles. It was a 10k. And then I got 2 units of Macedonian, or 3 units of Macedonian cav. 1 gold, 1 silver gold, and 1 gold silver. So that's pretty even. And the battle is starting. And I have loaded before my opponent, and battle started. Now I start by, see, the enemies should be deploying up there, and I decide to put my units in loose formation and take them out of skirmish mode. So next off, I say good luck, have fun to him. I actually messed it up. Good luck, have fun. Spelled GLHF. And I have a classic formation there. My archers in the front, my 4 infantry units, and in the middle, and my 3 cavalry units in the back. And right off the top, I can see that there is a Scythian archer mercenary unit that he bought, and he's using them to harass my guys. He takes a couple casualties, but I am firing back. It's pretty hard to hit them when they're in Canterbury circle, but I don't have extra cav to spare, and from this distance I can tell that he hasn't bought any infantry, so I decided he has a lot of cav and a lot of archers, and their archers are superior to mine, so I'm just going to see if I can wear down his archers, and then try to take down his cav with my infantry and my cav. That'll take some pretty decisive maneuvering, but since I'm Macedon, this shouldn't be too hard. They're pretty powerful in the way of infantry and cavalry. So they're all lined up. And I start firing. My guys are already taking major casualties. Losses everywhere. And I was going to deploy those guys there, but on second thought, no, not a good idea. Because if you put your cav in line with the archers, they'll take casualties as well, and cavalry are very susceptible compared to infantry when it comes to archers. I've got my pikes up in front. I'm thinking about charging those Scythians. And he's got his infantry. You can see pretty clearly what he has. 6 gold, barbarian, or archer warband. I've got 6 gold of my archers, 3 gold phalanx, 1 gold, royal pikemen. So I take a feint rush at his guys, and then I draw these guys back to make it look like I was committing my cav, but instead I'm just using 1 cavalry unit. This is pretty simple because it takes his archers away from the battle. And now I see that since my infantry has gotten a little bit far away from them, I need to start rushing with them. I've got my cav all over my archers, so they are nice and well protected. And my cavalry sort of kind of engaged his cavalry. Cav is a bit superior to his, but I can see that he is coming in for the counter charge. And I routed that guy quickly, which is what I needed. And then I bring my infantry in. He's losing cav, and then he comes in with his Barbarian Noble Cav, which is his general unit, and he's tearing down my archers. Very good strategy while I'm sort of kind of engaged. I bring my unit that routed his Scythian. For some reason my royal pikemen ran really quickly during this battle, and my phalanx as well. So now they're trying to overtake his cav. Those archers are actually, like his and mine, they're very cheap, but they're very useful for low money battles because you can buy like 6 of them, which is standard for CWB rules. You have plenty of stuff left over, so the infantry just cost a cred load on their own. This guy starts running away. He was in phalanx until now, and this guy is being ganked a bit, so I'm trying to rush him back. For some reason they came out of phalanx. Now I'm trying to tear through his archers because that's the majority of his force. And I'm using my archers on his guys. And they're in skirmish mode, so they took some casualties without replying. And now my infantry are pretty much upon his guys. They sort of kind of get caught up in them. I'm attacking once more. And the battle's sort of kind of starting to flip in my favor, but he still has those cavalry. However, I still have my infantry, and this is the deciding factor. My cavalry right now is ripping through his cav while they're engaged. So with a nice bit of micromanagement, I hit them up, killing lots of them. And now I start to retreat my cavalry at full force. I'm just double-clicking all over it to try to keep them away. They only take 1 or 2 casualties. I'm running them away towards my infantry. It's a very close fight. I don't care about my archers. They're not very important at this point. And I am replying with my own attacks. My archers are attacking his guys. And he changed the direction of his guys as soon as he saw that my infantry came between him and my cav. And my phalanx pikemen are taking big casualties, very heavy, from the archers mostly. And now, finally, the tide sort of kind of starts to turn, because I've owned him up with my cavalry. And without any archers, he has to bring the fight to me as soon as possible. So now I try to do the same tactics, putting my phalanx pikemen in between his cav and my cav. And it sort of kind of works this time. And he has gotten preoccupied in the fight. And now my guys are coming around. And I'm trying to take out that last archer unit, but he wants to reply with his own cavalry strike. So I get my general totally in there, and now it's one phalanx unit versus all of his cav, and they're taking heavy casualties. But I reply with some strikes from my own cav, and they're surrounded, and now they're routing. So this looks like it's pretty much over at this point because he doesn't have any other units. So I say good game. Oh, and it appears that he's left. Rage quit at the last moment. I'm gonna finish off the computer because it's not that hard. For some reason that phalanx unit got spread out. They're everywhere on the field. Just running around haphazardly, not doing anything really productive. And they're supposed to be in a phalanx, I thought. My guys who are taking casualties, tell them to run after Scythians. Still have an archer unit, a cavalry unit. That one's mowing up the rest of his guys, and it's pretty much dead. And it doesn't look like his guy is skirmishing, his Scythian mercenary. So, that was a good game to Galley. Whoever you might be, good game. I had 400 and however many kills that was, 400 some. He had 300 some kills, and good game to you.
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here, huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction.